name is Mark Galvan. I am a recruiting manager, and in my role, I have the privilege of giving you additional information about this digital marketing account management opportunity with GlobeRunner and review next steps. So the reason we're doing this is because this is very time sensitive. We're bumping up to Christmas and New Year right now, and what we're doing is we're trying to accelerate the process of reviewing our top candidates. And because we're working over the weekend in order to get everything done, we just don't have the time to reach out and schedule an appointment for a conversation to get to next steps. So what we're doing is I'm putting into this audio video overview a bunch of details that we would normally give you in a first conversation. So where you're at in the process is you've already responded to an email or you saw a job posting online. You've submitted your information. We've reviewed that, and you have already passed some pre-screening questions. So we know that you're in the ballpark of the kind of person we're looking for. One of the big questions is, are we the kind of company you're looking for? So out of respect for you and your time, what we want to do is I'm going to present a bunch of information here right now. Some of it is in addition to what you'll find on the job description and about the company on the website and the other materials we're providing. But in this overview, you're going to see really quickly if this is something that you want to pursue or if it's really not what you're interested in. And that's great. So it moves us ahead very quickly, because if this seems like it's in line with your career goals and objectives and what you're trying to do professionally, then the next step is we're going to want to get some additional information from you, and we have a mechanism for doing that. And then we immediately go to scheduling a call with you. You'll be meeting with one of the hiring managers on the hiring team. And because you've gotten a lot of information about us and we've gotten information about you, by that point, we're like on second base. So it's super efficient and it's very effective, but the only people that get access to this are people like yourself who have gone through the process and they've been pre-screened, we've reviewed everything, and now we're looking at next steps. So again, this is very time sensitive. We're trying to fill the position as quickly as possible. We know that we're in the holiday period, so we're going to leverage the days we have left to be able to expedite the process. So one of the things I want to put up front is if any one of these scenarios sound like the situation you're in, this may be the opportunity you're looking for. For example, if you're in a situation right now where you're working for a company, but you just don't have opportunity for movement. There's no growth. There's no career path. There's no opportunity for promotion. There's no opportunity for more money. I mean, it's just, doing the same thing over and over again. Okay. That is not the situation here. We've got all of those bases covered. And if this is something you're looking for, this may be a perfect place. If you're in a situation where you've been working in the industry for a while, but you want to improve your resume, you want to do more aggressive work, you want to work with larger clients, you want to have well-recognized logos on your resume, all those things are going to improve your future value, and that you're going to get here. Or if you're just looking for something stable, like you're looking for a long-term opportunity that's not going to be hammered by COVID-19 and downsizing and other things, then this is a great place, because we're hiring, we're growing, there's new clients being added, and things are very, very positive. So, and one other scenario, if you're in a situation where you have kind of been stuck, not being able to learn or develop your skills or add to your skill set, learn new technologies, keep yourself on the cutting edge of where digital marketing is, then you're going to find that this is an amazing place. And I'm going to explain why a little bit more later. But right now, just suffice to say that when you're working for one company and you're handling their digital marketing, like you're the internal team, all you're doing is representing one company. And if things go wrong, you fix it. But when you're working for clients, they expect you to be great. They're paying for a service. And when you're supporting multiple clients at one time, you're getting like 3 years of experience every year because of what you learn and what you get exposed to. So again, if you're looking for a place to grow, develop your skills, and advance your career, well, listen up, because this really may be the thing you're looking for. So again, my name's Mark Galvan. I'm a recruiting manager. My objective here is to help create a win-win situation, because there's a lot of folks that are involved in this decision. If you're the right candidate, then you have to be excited that this is the right opportunity. The company needs to be excited that you're the right person for the role. And honestly, our customers need to be excited that we picked you. So they're a stakeholder also. And you have stakeholders at home, your family, the people that support you. They need to be excited that you got into a role that is what you want, where you want to go, the money's right, the opportunity's right, everything is in line. So that's a pretty tall order, but what we've done is we've created this process. We call it the accelerated virtual recruiting model that helps us get through the process quickly, only with people that we think are in line with what we're looking for. So again, the big question is, are we what you're looking for? That's why we're giving you this information. So let me give you some additional info and call your attention to information that's already been provided. There is an overview of the company that includes total rewards and perks and benefits. You got to look at that, because it is a long list of benefits of working at Globe Runner. One of the things I would just call attention to is the core values, because a lot of times, small to mid-sized companies haven't fully developed this level of maturity, but Globe Runner has a very firm grasp on what are its internal priorities, and they are putting clients first, leading with integrity in everything you do, owning the work, meaning if it's in your space, you own it, and you have the opportunity to test and develop and push the limits. Play to win. It's competitive. I mean, this is marketing. And then never stop learning. And that's a commitment that the business has and that we have for each individual to constantly be growing. So please, again, take a look at the information that's in the download, the links that's been provided, because there's a lot of detail there. But another thing that's not real clear in the information provided, and I just want to cover it because I have the ability to look at this from a third-party point of view as well. Globe Runner has some pretty outstanding differentiators that make the agency very different from other agencies in the marketplace. One of them, for example, is their tenure. With over 10 years behind the company, that's a long time to be in the digital marketing space and to be growing and adding team members and adding services and capability. A lot of small marketing organizations pop up and disappear very quickly. Happens all the time. That's standard in the marketplace. And we're way beyond that. Another one is the track record of success. You can go to the website at globerunner.com and you can see the kind of testimonials and case studies that represent the work that's been done with clients. And client turnover is extremely low. That's another thing that's very unique. And it shows that the business is doing the right thing for the customers. Another thing that's unique is that the business has both tactical and strategic as well as technical skills all in-house. So the strategic folks are working with client on their goals and objectives. The tactical team members are involved in how to roll those out and what strategy is going to be used to achieve the goals. Technical team members in SEO and content and email all have the skills to be able to deliver. So if you want to work on a team where you get to see and participate in the full picture, that's a huge benefit as well. So when you have all that talent and that capability under one roof, it also means that we can deliver turnkey solutions. Clients don't look at Globe Runner just to supplement their internal marketing team. They have the ability to completely outsource everything to Globe Runner for a turnkey solution. So again, a huge differentiator in the marketplace. And probably one more thing is that they really are focused as a team on the middle market. So there's a lot of companies that focus on small entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, small businesses, helping them with marketing because they don't have internal marketing capabilities. But Globe Runner focuses on those larger companies where they really have budgets, they have opportunity, and they have market to lose if they don't go after market share and win. So it's an underserved market and a great opportunity for massive continued growth. Now, the mission of the company is client retention, and for the specific role in the account management function, client retention is everything, and ongoing profitability. So you're involved in trying to make sure that the client's needs are met and that it's being done in a way that serves all parties, so that's sustainable. If I could go over a little bit about the job itself, for example, if we just look at a day in the life, we're going to find that you're going to have client meetings, responding to emails, tasks and project management, of course, all kinds of different things for multiple clients at the same time. So you're going to be involved in creating and analyzing reports and looking at the kinds of things that are necessary to help move the needle for the customer. Essential duties include everything from developing basic to more complex marketing strategies for the clients and helping them solution things around everything from technical website assessments, SEO strategy, paid advertising, email marketing, content, and as well as conversion optimization on those strategies. So a lot of detail, a lot of breadth of knowledge and capability required, and also the growth opportunity is there. So we have two different opportunities that are posted right now. One is for an account manager position, so digital marketing account manager, and that's for somebody that's a little bit more junior with maybe 3 to 5 years of experience. Maybe you've got a couple years of experience in the agency space where you're working with multiple clients through a digital marketing agency. That is a minimum requirement. And then we've got another role that is categorized as an executive digital marketing account manager. And that's somebody that's got 5, maybe even up to 8 years of experience as an account manager working with multiple clients. So if you're working inside of a company and you're on the digital marketing team and you're responsible for content or SEO or website or whatever, you are not working for an agency. You're working for one company. And that's not the same type of environment because you're only supporting one logo. If you are working for an agency and you have multiple clients, multiple industries, multiple brands, and you are an advisor and a trusted advisor, a subject matter expert for those different organizations, that's the kind of background and experience we're looking for. Now, some companies offer a scenario that's in between, and you may be in between both of those. That would be a company that has multiple brands under one roof, or maybe it's like a franchise organization where the franchisees are all independent operators, and you're supporting multiple locations, and in a sense, you've got all these clients, even though they're all one franchise, one logo. Now that could be a scenario that's very valuable as well. So we're going to ask you about that so we know kind of what track you're on. Are you in the more junior role with a fewer years of experience, or are you more seasoned and have that kind of multi-year background? But in either case, we're looking for multi-client kinds of experience. And don't underestimate the value of your work as a freelancer, or if you've owned your own shop in the past and you've done consulting work with multiple clients simultaneously, that's valid. We want to know about that as well. So there is a difference in the salary for the two types of levels. For the more junior position, it's a little better than $55,000, up to a little over $70,000. So there's a lot of space there for the right person. And then for the more senior person, it's a base salary of a little better than $65,000, all the way up to $80,000, a little bit more. So again, the right opportunity for the right person is going to give you also a career path. So we won't talk about that too much right now, but there's a very structured career path within the business. Globe Runner has a career path for every single person that helps them identify how they can promote into the next role, earn more money, earn more rewards, and more opportunity. So, and that's all in addition to the other total rewards and benefits. Of course, there's healthcare and dental and vision and 401k and all that, but there's educational benefits, there's tuition reimbursement, and a ton of other perks. Really, truly, download the total rewards overview and the Globe Runner Blast-Off document and take a look at that, because there's a lot of great detail there. So back to what's in it for you. There's definitely money. For some folks, it may be more money than you are making today, and that's great. But I think personally, from a recruiting point of view, the greatest benefit is the long-term impact on your career. Because it's a growth role, and because it's a scenario where you're constantly learning and developing, your ability to become more valuable over your tenure here is extraordinary. I tell people all the time that if you have a chance to work for a consulting company instead of working for one organization, take advantage of it. It'll be brutal. It is fast-paced. It's crazy. You got to work at weird times. And if there's something you don't know, you got to figure it out during off hours because you're expected to know. I mean, it's stressful and it's challenging. And I can say that because I worked for Accenture for almost 9 years. I was a consultant in a large organization, and there was sometimes where there was no ramp up. You just had to get it together, figure it out, because the customer's expecting it. The skills, knowledge, experience you develop in that kind of environment is extraordinary. You'll get 10 years of experience in 3 years, and that makes you ridiculously valuable over time. So again, if that excites you, then you're our kind of person for sure. Let's see what else I want to cover here for you. There are some basic requirements. Again, years of experience is important, but we've got a couple different places to put you depending on your background. And then, of course, if you have got freelance experience, let us know that too, because sometimes people leave that off of the resume, and we'll ask you about it, but don't be shy about it. We want to know. And of course, there's technical skills required. You can see that in the role description, Microsoft Office, Excel, Adobe, etc. And things that you may not know, we'll teach you. So anyway, I know this is a lot of information, but if we had more time, we would set up a conversation between you and one of our recruiters. And what we would do is we would give you a bunch of information over the phone, basically all the information I just gave you. And then we would be asking you a bunch of questions. And I mean, the interview, the phone screen process, you get asked a question, you're on the spot, you've got to answer it. You screw up, you hang up the phone and you feel like, man, I could have done better. Well, we're not doing that right now. Part of it is because we don't have time. What we're going to do is, if you like the information you just heard from me right now, there is a link in the email that we just sent you that has a link to a questionnaire. That questionnaire is only for you. We're going to ask you specific questions so that we can get a handle on what you have to bring to the table that's not on your resume. We want some additional specific information. And then we're going to review that immediately to figure out next steps. And it's going to move quick. So, matter of fact, we'll add to the questionnaire if you have specific availability this week for a possible call. But what we want to do is we want to get through this process so that you can be excited about the prospect of an opportunity going into the new year, and we can kind of settle this open position. And beyond that, I would just say, listen, don't be shy. This is your chance to self-promote. On the questionnaire, give us as much information as you're comfortable with, because we're going to read every single word. It's all important to us. We're going to ask you about your technical experience and more about you, and why is this a good fit? So you actually have a chance to think about your answers before you put them into the response, which is great, because if you're on a phone screen with a live recruiter, you don't have a chance to think about anything. You just have to spit out the answer that comes to mind. So this is actually a little better for you, so you can really be thoughtful in your response. And if this turns out that it's not for you, well, then we would just encourage you to stay positive, be super optimistic, don't give up, because the right opportunity is out there. There is a great opportunity for every single person. Your unique background, skills, and experience is perfect for some organization. And it's just a matter of the diligence and the work to find that organization so that you can bloom wherever you land. So one of our ways of giving you not just encouragement, but also tangible support to help you in your career is, if you're not the right person, we'll still give you free access to a bunch of career resources and other things that can help you with interviewing and resume, so that that can help you in your journey. And if we ever have a reason to contact you again, we would love to restart that conversation at the appropriate time. So again, my name's Mark. Thank you so much for listening to this. And if you want to take on next steps, then we're already interested in you. Check out the link to the questionnaire and complete that. And then we'll be looking forward to getting in touch with you in the next couple of days. Thank you. Bye-bye.